let's psych for this battle. Thanks to B-Side, SSO Clothing, shout outs to you guys. I'm really excited, let's do this. MC to my left, coming from Union City, California, we got Tantrum.
Guess who is the monster in life for conquering your land? Back to watch all my competition get properly disbanded. And no, I am not returning by popular demand. I just smashed my rider's block to bitch and stomped it in the sand.
What up, Philippines? Y'all ready to see a bloodbath? Make some fucking noise!
MC to my right, repping MDK, we got Plazma.
Welcome to the Matrix. I dare you to decode the tactics as you mimic the theatric scene on the television screen. A goddess with a deceiving smile on the magazine covers. Such tragic beauty, courtesy of a guillotine makeover. The guardians of the gate have all been beheaded.
Your shirts available now. Shoutouts to Bloody Mo Consortium, New Jersey. Shoutouts to Alzheimer's, Australia. Shoutouts to Bad Bird. Let's fucking go!
Alright, Plazma goes first. Round one.
Mic check, mic check. Yo, ready? All good? Yo. Welcome to the Philippines, Jason. You Chinese/Malaysian fag! Don't think you're top tier just cause you got here or I'm raving mad. You got no place in rap. Like a real Asian American, you should have just stayed in class. Get straight A's in math, cause you're facing Satan's wrath with displays intact, creating plagues on tracks. I'm never impressed with your status. I'm like your Asian dad. Cause face it, Tat, you're on a losing streak and you've only beaten the lamest cats. You wanted this battle to be promo, cause after what happened with Dumbfounder, you're scared of losing to another Asian man. No. And bitch, I ain't fooled by your angry Asian act. You're just a clown, you only aim for laughs. Your bars are mostly jokes mixed with a lot of nerd shit. You should be ashamed of that. So you use your raw aggression to cover up those painful facts. Homie, Friday the 13th is my lucky day. Why would I be afraid of Jason's mask? Yo, and to gain more fans, you made a song with Scarm. He even called you the dragon from the west. That's hella embarrassing, Tantrum, cause my fists of fury can shatter the dragon. You failing in this game of death, that's how they remember the dragon. Here in FlipTop, I'm the big boss, call me Bruce Lee. My knife will enter the dragon. Yo, and real talk, after grind time you went downhill and started to live in delusion. Then you decided to battle in KOTD, but the only MCs you killed were illusions. Yo, and plus Pariah exposed you, so it ain't a robbery when you lost to him. And don't say you bodied Cadillac Ron, cause drugs already bodied him. But still your psychosis continued, making you a Holocaust victim in a don't flop arena. So in conclusion, you're just like Dirtbag Dan. Conquering this league will be an unsolved enigma.
Time. Alright, Tantrum's on you, let's go.
For y'all that don't know, this is Tantrum, the most vicious prick in action. Mr. Original Angle served in a hard-hitting fashion known to fuck up your inner sanctum. This sissy Plazma likes to gripe at opponents and predict the tactics, trying to anticipate what type of punches to have this bitch attacked with. It's either that father's dialect or that nose because it's big and massive. But real MCs don't bitch and nag, they get in the ring and give the fans an insta-classic despite having any physical disadvantage. And as for your speech and diction lacking, I get the shit if this kid is having difficulty spitting in the English language, cause we don't need no shitty accents to know that this bitch's lyrics be consisting of simplistic whack shit. You be trying to use wordplay as if you know this shit's witty. You think it's dope, but it's silly. Like that line you told to Sin City. I'm Satan because I just own sin. Holy shit, really? What the fuck does it mean to own a sin? Is that some treasure that a kid found? Do you buy it at the mall? Can you get it at a discount? It's evident he lacks a level of intelligence in his rounds. Let's see you fooled him into giving you credit for your shit when you gotta make sense of what you spit now. And you're a hardcore rapper, but he's even worse on that music tip. He's like, once you're entombed in an Iron Maiden, you're a cannibal corpse eaten by a morbid angel. Fuck out of here with that stupid shit. Do you even know what an Iron Maiden is? It's a tool for torture used for stabbing your frame at every applicable angle. No one gets eaten, and it's got nothing to do with cannibals or angels. Go ahead, Plazma, tell us the meaning of that sentence I quoted. That's right, bitch. You don't even know what that meant when you wrote it. So don't be fooled when they give you cheers for the shit you spit, cause you're richly spirited. It don't mean you the sickest lyricist. You're a bit delirious, kicking this nonsensical gibberish. We can hardly take your written serious. Just performing a cohesive sentence. This bitch is inexperienced. Who gives a fuck about an accent when you suck at speaking English, period? Fuck it.
Alright, time. Alright, round 2, Plazma. Let's go.
Yo, so yeah. He's making fun of my English when I'm spitting these lines. Yo, that's funny. That's coming from a guy who got smashed by a thesaurus back in 2009. Yo, and you want to make fun of Iron Maiden line? That's bad, faggot. Iron Maiden is a fucking band, faggot. Yo, December 8th, you faced off against Dirtbag Dan, but nobody got the W. Because you and Dan had battles with 1 million views, so y'all assumed it'll be a colossal feud. But then y'all realized it was an awful move, because 4 months later, it only got 14,000 views. Wanna know the awful truth? The 1 million views you got before was not because of you. And if y'all will continue that league, I hope not. But just in case y'all will, don't call it Battle of the Zay, call it the opposite of Don't Flop. Yo, and let's go back to your match against Illusion Z. There's one thing I learned, bitch. Second round, he spit some painful shit. And I can see it in your eyes that you were hurt, kid. And if you do a little observing, Tantrum never rapped about fucking a chick. So I guess a little respect, you deserve it. Why? Because at least you're honest about the fact that you're still a virgin. And even if you lost the keys to your chastity belt, you're no longer sad and depressed. You just stayed at home and watched movies. You've been doing it for such a long time. You no longer want pussy. And you rather talk to your online buddies than to talk to groupies. Your life is very uninteresting. Up to now, you still don't know the benefits that sex brings. And I bet you still cover your fucking eyes every time there's a sex scene. Because truth is, you're still a youngin' at heart. Bullied back in the day, now he's protecting his scars. He screams at opponents' faces, pretending he's giving threatening bars. But like what I said earlier, he just pretends to be hard. And he's really friendly to all. Always stalking me on Facebook with smiling faces. All I want to say is, stay away from me, dog. Here's my advice. Get out of your house more. You're a 29-year-old virgin. Time to change up. It'll make you better MC straight up. In other words, you really should step your social life game up.
Time. Alright, round 2, Tantrum.
Wow. Those corny fucking virgin lines are unacceptable, Paulo. Because I was at the red light district having sex with your mom, though. She was dying to boomba as soon as we met in the brothel. The only problem is I almost fainted when I was stretching a twat hole. I had to drop an air freshener because of Beck my butthole. Fuck out of here with that corny ass shit. Fuck out of here. See, Enigma messed us up because we're kind of the same with the gritty violence we portrayed before. But he couldn't be mistaken more. This is the difference between cold and calculated and playing crazy, obsessed with playing games through pain and gore. We ain't the same for sure. This is Jason Voorhees versus Jason Bourne. But you're not the zombie or the cyborg. You're just Jason in its basic form. A man in a mask waving stained blades and serrated swords. But underneath you just a deranged stranger with his face deformed. But okay, we'll compare characters and attribute fields. We're like two fighters bred for different battling skills. One enacts savage brutality to get cheap reaction at will. The other can target your character and actually kill. We've heard your tracks and hidden ambitions. Your whack written sound like some sick and disturbing fan fiction. You some axe swinging faggot who stabs women. You slash ligaments, leaving feet, hands, Adam's apple, and abs missing. But fag, listen, I'm not one of your helpless trapped victims. You fucking with an actual combatant moving at a rapidly fast rhythm. Let's see if your half-assed plan of attack works on a battle strategist tactician. I'm the type to anticipate your thoughts through your leading bar schemes. I can read your moves 10 steps ahead like your DDR screen. My peripheral vision senses every movement and quick detection. So when you're swinging your big machete fixing to get this kid dismembered, I'll intercept that swiftly catch the tip of your wrist, twist to position and disarm your killing weapon. You're reaching out to grip my neck, then I'm locking your wrist and popping the sockets of your fingers next. And it's gotten a pissed. He's giving shots to my body when he kicks my chest, and he keeps kicking till he's feeling mysterious muscle pains that suddenly hits and sets. And that's when you realize the misdirections of my trick defenses. I wasn't just being a prick when I had your fingers bent. See, I left the joints in your fingers disconnected so you can't make a fist to hit me or even grip your weapon. And you thought you kicked my chest in. Nah, bitch, I'll let you kick my chest in so I can get my hands close enough to grip your leg within a millisecond, quick enough to stick in a hidden shiv and twist it in your Achilles tendon. You can't walk, punch, kick, lift yourself, or even shift your leverage. Ligaments crippled, your limbs in question is rendered ineffective. Is the image sitting? All that's really left is for him to kneel down and lift his head, then wait for y'all to see me twist his neck or leave this bitch beheaded. My point is, we have met with different standards. Even your personals lack depth and have less of an impact. There's no direction in your tactics. I break down enemies while getting them dismantled. There's no exception to this faggot. I'm at a level you're never gonna match, cause this has never been a matchup. This is a mentally demented savage with a chemical imbalance, testing his luck, step into a professional assassin. Two different types of killers, but the difference is there's a method to my madness, and that's the reason why I always have the technical advantage. Faggot!
Time! Last round, Plazma! Let's go!
Yo, check. Yo, so you're looking forward to my brutality. That's what you said in our last conversation. Be careful what you wish for. That's just like calling the demon. Killing your kin, I don't need a solid reason. I'll come to your house with chainsaws and sickles. I'll start with your Chinese family. First, I'll give them raw incisions. Then they'll all get chopped to pieces. There'll be chunks of yellow all over the floor like it was autumn season. And for your Malaysian family, it'll be a more horrible torture. They'll die in shackles. Because I'll tie them up in the living room, cut off their eyelids, and make them watch Zayn Azrai's battles. And to further prove my hatred for you, I'll bomb Union City just to bring death to your crew. Then I'll bomb every Asian country so you won't get any views. Yo, and when you decide to commit suicide, I'll make sure it'll be hardcore, no rest stop. When you slit your wrist and your throat, I'll give you an armbar and a headlock. And I don't give a fuck if you tap out. Once you black out, I'll give knee strikes to your windpipes. You just got destroyed by MMA. He's Kim Slice. Yo, and I just proved that when I spit, your fate will be awfully tragic. I can inflict the most horrible damage. You ain't fit for this monstrous carnage. Your style is just for kids. I give the gore, you can't match this. And now that you felt the full force of my madness, fuck a hospital mattress. Better start carving his casket, because I just put an end to Tantrum like a responsible parent. Yo, and to all you bitch-ass motherfuckers overseas still underestimating our division, consider this an invitation. We're all in war mode. We'll dismantle any MC from your league with no hesitation. Because views is the only thing y'all care for, right? So we'll give it to you in exchange for your morbid slaughter. And now that I put this dude to rest, who is next? Shorty Horror.
Hey, yo. All right, Tantrum.
In my last round, I went light. There was no stressing. But I'm through playing with this hoe. Check it. Just cause you FlipTop's horrorcore king don't mean you can't get killed with your own methods. So now I'm on brutality mode. And you're the star of my horror film. Taking place in a corner of the world where failed abortion orphans are born to kill. You wake up with your face being force-fed to a foreman grill, the skin on your cheeks being torched, tortured, and torn forth like an orange peel. If you're aiming to survive, then you were set for failure. You can't defend yourself or send for helpers or beat the remaining parts of your face. You can't protect or shelter and put my knuckles to your forehead like I'm making you respect your elders. This is my battle realm. I'm taking your ass to hell. But I don't need to slash Plazma with a hatchet to leave his stag impaled. I'd rather have him stabbed with a shard of glass from a broken bottle of San Miguel. So when I hold my weapon, I aim straight for your lowest section, poking flesh and turning your torso into an open exit. Reaching into the hole of your solar plexus, ripping out organs to rope your neck with your own intestines and hold it close to your throat like it's a motherfucking choker necklace. While you fighting for air, trying to hold your breath, I'm giving you the Vulcan death grip till your shoulder bones get separated to the foreign portions and broken segments. I'm here to finish you off. The sound of you screaming and afflicted miseries like you singing a song. I'm quick to give you incisions till your limbs are missing and gone. Draining your veins in a bathtub to dripping upon. You'll be laying in a pool of your own blood like Dinaguan. See, that's a brutality session. It's not just about having aggression, it's flow, cadence, vivid imagery packed in these sentences with story-like act of aggression that grabs your attention, basically everything you lack in expression. When you just randomly threaten to stab someone's family members with no style or passionate elements, you come off as an angry spastic suffering from manic depression, spitting shit just for the sake of sounding bad and offensive. So when someone who ain't even a horrorcore rapper is better at your style, then the valuable lesson is you're a useless piece of shit, average, pathetic faggot who never left the stands with any lasting impression. You should kill yourself. You're an obsolete model to your crew. You rely on Protege Scarm and Enigma to hold down the English conference for you too. Jet Li and Sin City, being stepping up to polish what they do while you never bother to improve. And if you want to break it down to followers and views, well, Fuego's got the worst record and even he's more popular than you. Fuck out of here.
Time. West Coast. Tantrum, of course. Flying here. Plazma, that was a really, really sick battle.
Yeah, that's album out right now. Cop that shit on bandcamp.com. Catch him on the mic.